Arielle Spanville is a grad student here at the University of Utah. She just got back from the White House from telling them her compelling story.
My dad was very ill while I was growing up, and he eventually died when I was 12. And that was kind of like the catalyst that set my drug addiction going. I loved the effect that is produced by opiates, and it kind of numbed out all my feelings, and I was able to just kind of disappear for a while. And it felt great. And this kind of escalated through my high school years. Into my early college years, I was, the usual, like drinking, smoking weed, would do pain pills whenever I could find them or get my hands on them. I evaded the law for a year and then finally ended up in a courtroom in front of Judge Acomb.
Arielle was then sentenced to 90 days in the Salt Lake County Jail. However, after 30 days in jail, her sentencing changed.
So I was in jail for 30 days, got out on ankle monitor. First thing I did was call my drug dealer, and he was wondering where I had been. And I continued to get high while I was on ankle monitor. I would go, we had to show up to the jail every day, every morning, and I would get high in the jail parking lot and then go to work, and got UA'd in that too, and was able to manipulate my way out of that. On January 27, 2009, I checked myself into treatment, and I stayed for 60 days, and I got kicked out at 60 days because I don't know how to follow rules. And that's really when everything started. Recovery kind of took off, and I built my life in a way where I am free and able to talk about recovery. I'm very open about that. I love my life in recovery, and through gifts and blessings and working hard, I've been able to put myself through school. I graduated from the University of Utah Bachelor of Social Work program in May, and was accepted to graduate school at the University of Utah for social work. So I'm almost done. We're in our last semester of grad school, and I'll graduate in May and be able to go and hopefully return the favor that the social workers did for me when I was in treatment.
Although Arielle feels that we do not have enough resources here at the University of Utah, she's doing something herself to change that.
I'm in conversations with people about starting a collegiate recovery community on campus where people in recovery, either from mental health disorders, substance use disorders, or eating disorders, can kind of have a support group and a place to go and talk about it and deal with school. And school is very stressful, especially with somebody in recovery. It's a stress-induced disease, and when we're extremely stressed out, we're more likely to engage in those ineffective behaviors. So I think it would be wildly beneficial to start this on campus and have kind of this safe haven for people in recovery to come hang out, talk about what's going on in school, be able to have that camaraderie and that spirit and unity so we can all kind of help each other navigate school. After a while, after this program gets built and we're able to get people on board affecting all those three, mental health, substance abuse, and eating disorders, I think it's something that would be mutually beneficial for both the students and the university.
Stay tuned to see what Arielle does to help other students just like herself through